There's another glitch I want to show you in Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. This works on 1.1.2, and this I found on Ape Night Gaming. I'll link to his channel in the description of this video. This was originally found by Moz in the speedrunner community. So the way this works is we can equip 2 bows at the same time, or 2 shields, but the bows are much more, useful for this. And what we're going to have to do is get a shock emitter. So you can get a shock emitter up on the northern part of the map up here. Go to Typhlo Ruins, fly over to here. You can get shock emitter with the Zonai charges right there. And then you just need to attach it to something. It doesn't have to be a Zonai. I think it could be a rock. It can be just anything that doesn't get blown up when you hit it with random weapons to turn it on. And to make this glitch extra good, I would recommend getting 2 pieces of rubber armor. You can find one in this cave over here on the east side of the map. And then you can also find one over here in this cave right here in the southern part of the map. And also there's the 3rd piece right here. So you can get whatever pieces you want. You just need 2. You don't need 3. Thunder Helm also works. Okay, so the main reason for that is you don't want to lose a ton of hearts while doing this. You kind of want to keep your hearts up as much as possible. So to do this, it's going to be a little bit tricky. So you're going to want to pull something out, hit this shock emitter, get it turned on. Now, obviously, it will shock you, right? Well, what you've got to do, you've got to pick the bow that you want to use. So press ZR and then hold right and pick whatever. I only have Savage Lionel bows. But okay, Savage Lionel bow's fine. So you're going to hold ZR to draw it like this. And you're going to walk into the shock emitter. And you're going to try to open up the menu with the plus button right before you get hit by the shock. Now, this is literally frame perfect to get this. So you have to get this 1 frame before you get shocked. So it's really tough. But doing it will let you do more damage with your bows because you can equip 2 at the same time. Okay, so we're going to go up to it, and we're going to go up here, and we're going to drop our bow right before getting shocked. And if we do it right, we'll have dropped the bow like that, but we'll still be holding it like this. Now, if that wasn't tricky enough, that's really the trickiest part, though, but there's another tricky part to this. So now what we've got to do is hold L, and now while holding this, start holding ZR, like we want to aim our bow, basically. So now we're holding ZR like we're aiming our bow, and we're holding L. And then we're going to start spamming right on the directional pad, the D-pad, basically. We're going to start spamming that. And while spamming that, let go of L. And then stop, then just hold the button once you've let go of L. You'll see like this. I'm spamming around the D-pad, let go of L, and then I just hold the right button. It's the main thing is you just want to get to this menu without letting the game start up. Because it has to be, no frames of the game can pass. So we're trying to go from that menu to this menu while holding ZR. Okay, so we were holding ZR, we're holding L, spamming around the D-pad, got to here. Now we just equip another bow. So we just look at any of these bows, and then we let go of right on the D-pad while holding ZR. And it'll do this. And if you did it right, now you'll have 2 bows equipped. You'll see there's one on my back, and there's one in my hand. And it's a lot easier to tell that it worked when you have 2 different bows. I have the same bow, so it's going to look, like one bow. But you're going to hold ZR now, and it's actually going to fire 2 bows at the same time now. And you'll notice that when I put the bow away, I still got 2 bows. So that's how you know it's working. What's also really interesting is it only fires 1 arrow, even though you have 2 bows equipped. Like, it only uses, consumes 1 arrow, which is really interesting. And I'm pretty sure when you fuse something and shoot it, it only shoots the, it only counts the damage from the fused item on one of the 2 bows. And it only shows the arrows for 1 bow, but it's apparently firing 2 at the same time. I want to throw this in real fast. I'm not going to be covering this game as much the next couple weeks because of Diablo 4. So if you guys are sticking with Zelda and skipping Diablo, I really do recommend checking out the Ape Night Gaming channel. I'll link that in the description of this video. I know the guy, he does really good Zelda content. So just go and sub to him if you're actually sticking with Zelda so you can keep up with some really cool stuff. I'll try to cover it as much as I can, but I've got to try to cover Diablo at the same time. But you do need to be aware, if you save your game and then load your game, you can save it, but if you load it, it'll undo this and you don't have to do it again. And main thing is this can help you do more damage with your bow. But again, as far as I'm aware, the fused items will only count for 1 of the bows as you shoot them. So it will increase your damage some, but you can't like abuse bone armor, for example, and do the Gibdo bone thing with both bows at the same time. But it will give you a modest increase in DPS depending on what bow you are zuggling, as they call it. And I just wanted to share this glitch with you. I thought it was really cool. So, yeah, there you guys go. There's a way to zuggle 2 bows at the same time, 1.1.2. You can be done with shields, too. Apparently, the shields will persist through a save load, but they're much less useful than the bow. But, yeah, so this is an interesting new way to hold 2 bows, fire 2 bows at the same time in 1.1.2 of Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom.